Hey everybody, welcome back. Ryan, we've got a doozy
All
on
right.
the podcast
I
today.
love doozies.
Okay, so I was doing a little bit of research and I was kind of curious what was the average for living here in Colorado. We live in this beautiful state. What does it cost? And I just typed it in. You can see what I typed in. And the average cost for living, we've got the big three. Can you tell me what the big three expenses are in people's budgets?
Housing, transportation, and food. Most people spend the majority of their money on those three things.
Right, thank you. So this one here, this is just your housing. So $2,400, $2,500 just for rent or mortgage.
Wow. Right off the bat.
Right off the bat. That's pretty big.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Now, I went a little bit farther. This is from Yahoo Finance. And I was kind of curious, okay, what's lower class, middle class, upper class? And this is what I got here. This says that the median household income is $75,000 in the United States. As a teacher, we make, I'll show you. We make for the 24-25 school year, 62.
Brand new teacher, first year.
Brand new teacher.
Could be a
with
23-year-old or a 33-year-old. Just first year is already making $62,000 a year.
Yeah. Where does 62 put us?
Boom, middle class.
Middle class.
And that's just one person because this is household income too.
Good call, good call.
Yeah.
So I could be a teacher making $60,000, putting us in middle class, but then my spouse might be making a little bit of extra money too, which plays around with some stuff.
Exactly.
So I went a little bit farther here, and how much does it cost to live in Denver? How much do I need to live in Denver? Now I get it, Denver is a little bit more pricey
Yes.
than up here in Loveland, but this is what it was saying. People in the city, in Denver, need to make about $140,000 to live comfortably.
So if two people are making $70,000 each,
That's 140.
yep, there you go.
Yeah, done and done.
And that's about $35 an hour, roughly, if you want to look at an hourly wage.
Right. So you just broke that down in half a little bit there.
Exactly.
Now, the reason I went into this a little bit is because there's a guy called Ramit Sethi. We've talked about
Love
Ramit.
Ramit, he's good.
Yep, he's
I
got
will
some.
teach you how to be rich.
I will
This is
teach
his
you.
book, and I love it.
Yes,
It's a good book.
recommend the book.
Yes.
He has, instead of lower class, middle class, upper class, he doesn't like that. So he's come up with trapped class, treadmill class, and freedom class. And I personalized it myself because, once again, I think there's more to it,
Yeah,
right? So I put this little bar across the top.
I love it. And the trap class is basically paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
You're just surviving every month. You're really looking at just hanging on. So this is the trap class. That's red. The extreme, like Justin's saying, is right here. You might be doing a little better, so you're working your way up the spectrum. But that's paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing that to the side at all.
No.
I know that's a struggle.
That happens for sure.
Yeah. The treadmill class is kind of that comfortable area, right? However, there's some things that kind of dig at you a little bit where it's pizza delivery anytime.
Yeah.
Maybe that kind of kills your budget, right? Because once again, if you think about your food, your transportation, and your housing, and you're always going out for food,
Yeah.
that's going to pinch you.
This
a
would be
bit.
someone making $200,000 a year, and they're still on a treadmill because their house is huge,
Yeah.
their car payments are huge,
Yep.
and they're getting delivery every night or eating out often.
Right.
So it's that inflation of how you spend your money.
Yeah. And then the freedom class, this is where you're playing a little bit more, right? Money's no longer a major constraint, and it's more about time and quality experience, relationships.
Yeah.
So you have the needs
Exactly.
to get to this. I don't think because teachers, we're starting off middle class. Yes, I know we might have some bills. We've got student loans that we had to get
Yeah.
to be a teacher.
Exactly.
We might be starting off, I would like to hope, maybe over here.
Right.
I would hope we're not paycheck to paycheck,
Exactly.
but we do have some debts. right? We've got some bills that need to be paid. But I think once we get those taken care of, we can really start moving our way across the spectrum. Yeah.
And what I like about the freedom classes, once you get all this in check, your day-to-day expenses, your payments, you might free up $3,000 or $4,000 extra a month. And that's why you can do a lot of things and not worry about money as much. You can just go out to eat and it's all right because you have so much extra money because you're being very conscious with how you're spending your paycheck. And you've built that over a few years.
Yeah. Maybe you graduated college and instead of starting here, you went out and bought a expensive car, which put you back a little bit farther.
Yeah.
Maybe you kept your car a little bit longer to build up that cushion.
Yeah, keep that $3,000 car for a few years if that's what you have,
Right.
and build up some money.
Yeah. So I know us teachers, we always want more money. I 100% agree with that. But I think it's something that we can look at and be like, you know what? We're doing pretty well.
Yeah,
We can make to freedom class.
Yes.
We can be financially independent.
yeah, it's there. You just got to make certain decisions.
Right.
It's all about the decisions you make with your money.
So that's kind of all I really wanted to talk about today. Any last words, Ryan?
No, I love it. So, at home or in your school meeting right now that you're watching this during, because the meeting's not going so great, and you're like, whatever. You can kind of put yourself on the spectrum. Like, where were you maybe 10 years ago? Where are you now? And where do you want to be in 10 years, for example?
Yeah.
You can kind of see by making certain decisions where you can go in the spectrum.
Perfect.
I like it.
Cool. Well, thanks everybody. We'll see you next time.
All right, cheers.